Understandable.
Okay, all right. T, you just gave me like 6 different instructions. I think I understand. And then now you say,
Alright, hopefully you understand these instructions. Not gonna pressure you. Please do all these instructions and have a good day.
wow, that was actually pretty real, bro. Okay, all right. You can be my boss, okay, T? Okay, all right. Here, tell me. All right. Here. Okay, I'm a travel agent. Okay, I'm a travel
Uh,
agent. You're booking a trip anywhere in the world. Go. Hello, how may I help you?
Hello. Today I want to go to Gustavo Bay.
Wow, Gestapo Bay?
Yes.
Gestapo Bay?
Gustavo.
Gustavo Bay. Okay, great. May I have the spelling for that, please, sir?
Gustavay.
Okay.
V-A-Y. Okay.
Gustavo Bay. Bay, like the beach.
Obey.
Gustavo Bay, like this?
What is that?
Yes, that's
Gustavo
correct.
Bay. Okay, we got it. All right, Gustavo Bay. Oh, wow. Okay, all right. Oh. Thank you very much. How would you like to travel?
By plane, please.
First class?
Please find the cheapest seat available on the flight.
Okay, great. And when would you like to leave?
By a week.
Okay, all right. May I have your passport number and credit card, please?
Right. It's 111 111 111
Very
55555.
simple.
Good. Expiration date 55/55. Okay, awesome, amazing. And let's see here. I think I need to get your email address as well, sir.
I do not have one.
You don't have an email.
Unfortunately.
How are we going to send you the confirmation email?
All right, then I guess I'll just make an email.
Phone
Okay,
number.
all right. Okay, email me later from your new email, or you can email me now and I'll wait on standby. Okay, all right, good. Good job. Like no email. Okay, very
That's
nice.
interesting.
Okay, all right, here. T, I want you to imagine that I just told you my eye story again, and then you just have to think of some response.
Can express brief opinion, agreement, and disagreement politely. I think that having those type of eye infection is yeah, mm, it's terrible. Although I would say it's an experience that you can use to communicate with people who are having these type of problems, which is good because you experience it before, and meaning you understand them. So so you have a good relationship with those type of people who experience the same experience as you did.
Impressive. I just got to take a small moment. I know I do this every class. Okay, guys. All right. I know it's getting old too. I seriously do this every class. You guys constantly surprise me on your skills. All right. Like constantly, in a good way. It's awesome. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I'll keep it brief. Okay. Can ask closed session questions to check facts and details. All right. For this one here, let me go ahead and show you.
So
This
we gotta
one
like
here.
find a proper like ending.
I'm just
Right.
gonna check. I'm just gonna grab a paragraph from American Patriot Survivalist, and we'll have Tawe ask me a few questions on it. What's the
Mhm.
main one that I'm working on right now?
Why are finding that
It's about the tin can.
I'm working on the knife review and another
Oh,
series there. Yeah. Take your time, bro. It's okay. You're fine. All right. Okay. All right. So for our skill here, it's gonna be this. Okay. All right. I'm working on a series right now that's about 14 weeks, and it's 100 days of no processed food. Okay.
Jesus.
Now we will go with this paragraph here. Okay. Go with this paragraph, and then the skill that we're working on here is asking closed questions to check for facts and details. All right. Okay.
okay.
All right. Tawa, give us a nice voice there just to practice a little bit. One paragraph. Go ahead. Tawa.
Are you sure that storing recipes of food and ingredients and spices in a freezer in the middle of nowhere is stable or not? Are you sure about that?
Wow, that was a good question. I missed the last part though. Can you repeat the last part?
Are you sure that storing like ingredients and spices in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of forest, is actually like sustainable?
Oh,
Especially in the middle woods, there's no sockets.
I understand you. The location is actually, it depends on the person, wherever they are. And the other thing there is that there is a um, solar panel that folds up into a briefcase and then it pumps out 100
Oh,
watts and has its own little power station with it. Yeah. It's pretty nice. There's another one too that's a USB power bank with 4 solar panels on it, right? And then you could straight up stick your phone onto it and then just stick it in the sun and then it's good to go. That one's a
oh,
little bit more difficult. It's not as powered, it's not powered quite enough to the point where you can actually plug something into it, right? But if you get this thing plus this thing right here, you can plug your crock pot into this and then you'll be able to cook anything anywhere. And then if you have more money, then you can get something like this.
solar oven. Oh, damn.
So what is
It
solar
is
oven?
Oh,
so
that,
I
that
say
is very
this is
handy.
sexy.
What?
There's
Oh,
no. This is not the good one.
wait,
Hold on.
what
They
is
made
this?
a good one. Okay. All right. They made like it's like freaking pro. Look at this.
What?
Look at
What?
that. That is
What?
a solar oven, guys.
Oh, because they use the heat of the sun to reflect it onto the tube, right?
Yeah, solar means heat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's also well, it's also got I think it's got some panels inside of there as well, right? So there's power to it as well, right? So it's that the solar oven gets what is this here? Yeah, the solar up. Wow, look at that. Yes, I think there are panels on the back of it. Let me check the link here.
Is it me or do the red circle circling around of the health thing is kind of cut off at the bottom of the circle?
This part right here.
Yeah, it looked kind of cut off at the end of the circle.
Yeah, it
At
seems
the
looks
bottom.
like the picture got cropped incorrectly, or that's actually the design. I think it's possible it's actually the design because if you put that on a table, then it won't roll.
Oh,
But I want to see where the solar panels are, or if it's straight up just. Oh my God, is it no panels?
I think no.
Wow.
I guess he just left it like outside.
Wow. That's that's kind of cool. It makes me think that it should at least have some kind of power though, just in case. So it could be both, but then
Yeah.
maybe it's just really good.
Oh, but the thing is, the disadvantage if it's raining, then you don't have a meal.
Correct. Yeah, and it's kind of it looks like it packs like a painting or something, which is pretty cool. I gotta say, this is pretty nice. It's a little big in the picture, but man, okay, all right. That was a good question. 2 more. I like how you analyze it. Okay, over here.
Okay. Are you sure that you can afford $1,000 worth of the crock pots? It's pretty expensive. That's a pretty penny.
That's a pretty penny. You sound like an 80-year-old man. It's so funny. Sorry, I'm not making fun of you. Like I'm enjoying it. Okay, I'm straight up enjoying it.
Oh,
Okay,
well, the definition
that's
of
a pretty penny.
kind of you is just enjoying it.
Yeah, it was like I imagined Taui as a comic book character, and then he was like, "That's a pretty penny." No, unfortunately, we can't afford it. You're right. Yeah, that's a very, very good critical question. If you look at a lot of all the prepper and SHTF documents and articles out there, it's generally people who are not like super, super wealthy. Yeah, I've been kind of changing this tone here to where I'm not focusing on that demographic of people anymore, right? It's just where I'm focusing on people where like I asked my university students yesterday, like how much water and food do you have in your house, right? Like how stocked up are you good to go, And they're like, and I was like, okay, all right, good to know. All right, Pan, very nice, good, okay, all right. T, you get I think you get 2 because that one was a little long. Okay. All right, here. I'm on the phone with you, right? And you have to give me a creative reason why you need to put me on hold.
Sorry, that's not a number that's calling me, and it's about business and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah, the call centers.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay,
call centers calling me. Please give me a second to make a fun of them and use them as content. I'll be right back. Thank you.
you're gonna put me on hold for a call center? No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
No, it's not for call center. It's for content in YouTube
It's
videos.
for content. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, all right. Okay, one more for you. Can give or seek personal views and opinions, discussing topics of interest. So what your plan was right there. I want you to ask your brother's opinion.
Mm.
Oh, dear. In your opinion,
Oh,
what do you
wait.
think about
He needs a phrase, right? So T, you got to ask your brother the phrase.
Let me think. It's way. What do you think about the cost center? About okay.
The call center
Hey,
content.
what do you think about holding a call because of you want a content? Because you want a content about call center.
I mean, for myself, I think that holding contents for holding like post phone call for call centers are kind of how to say it, like I mean I understand that sometimes you may think that these numbers are important, but at the end of the day, it's just like some random 15-year-old trying to pretend to be a 20-year-old talking about insurance and then a phone call and trying to scam you out of your pocket.
Guys, this is not an English class on Sunday mornings anymore. This is stand-up comedy. Straight up, guys. This is straight up comedy. We're in a comedy club on Sunday morning right now. Okay, all right. Let me see here. Okay. Good afternoon, Mr. Jargan. I have your solar oven on the way.
Ah, excellent. When is it going to arrive?
Well, that's actually why I'm calling you. I'd like to arrange a delivery time.
Ah, excellent. What about 2 p.m. in the afternoon?
12 p.m. in the afternoon tomorrow. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
So wait, that's night, right?
12 p.m. 12 p.m. is afternoon.
Wait, actually, why don't they
Yeah.
call it 12 a.m. since like it's in morning and 12
Yeah,
a.m.
I
is
know.
really
I've had that confusion too before, actually. The
That's
same exact way
weird.
before.
Sometimes
yeah.
Americans like to confuse things.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
know. 24-hour clock is actually kind of more efficient, but the military is they still use the military clock. They say 2,400 hours. Okay, tomorrow 12 p.m. by carry tracking number en route. Pan. Okay, all right. T.
Can I buy a ticket
Oh,
for
I
any
understand that you want to buy a ticket to some kind of concert or something.
Yes, I would like to buy a ticket for the what concert I'm going again? I would like to buy a ticket for the concert for the Tower concert. Please,
Okay.
one ticket. I guess I'm adult. I'm 13. One ticket, adult ticket, please, and just VIP son.
VIP son, VIP son for Taylor Swift concert, front row, all of everything there.
I think that was
Yes,
just a
all right.
no.
No Taylor Swift. Okay, all right. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I will bring out a couple points here. Number one is that this is pretty rare now, I would say, right? Like you don't really have to buy tickets on the phone anymore. You get on the phone if there's an issue, right? But
Yeah, you did that in line.
yeah, I would still say though, it's relevant, right? Like you have to be able to buy the ticket, handle any issues on the phone without a text and email, if you need to, right? And then emails could get ignored, I guess. I don't know. Okay, all right. Here we go. Food and drink here. Tawe.
What the?
All right. For this one here, go ahead.
Go for it.
Okay. For this in here, I just want you to talk about maybe something new that you've discovered in terms of food or drink and what you like about it. Right? Something new, something that you discovered, something that you ate recently where you're like, oh, I don't normally eat that. It's pretty good.
What the?
And if you don't, that's okay. Maybe you have to wait a few years for you to get a chance to
I
try.
don't drink.
So
water.
my first time drinking an Italian soda when I was in New York. It was one of the best Italian sodas I ever drank.
Can I I'm really hoping that it was orange and vanilla.
It's strawberries.
Ah,
Still good. With whipped cream?
No.
that way doesn't like
Oh,
whipped cream a lot.
Okay.
I
That's
don't
good.
like whipped creams in drinks. It's
Yeah.
gonna make it like slushy.
The thing is, like
Especially
most of the
it's
whipped
slimy.
cream
Yeah.
they were made kind of shit. Sadly, since like they're not sweet as all.
Yeah.
And like the good whipped cream will be sweet, and that's the difference.
One side point here. There will be people that tell you that being picky is being picky. I've also find other indicators that it's where we have more preferences because we're smarter. Okay. All right. No, not smarter, just like more detailed with a lot of things, I guess. Right. But I'm just trying to tell you guys are smart. Don't put people down though that aren't. Accept everybody. That's really what I'm learning. It's 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 hard sometimes. All right. Okay. All right. Tia, can invite others to give their views on what to do next. I'll take this one for you guys. Based on what I just said there, T, would it be possible to share your insights and thoughts on this?
So I will need to share my thoughts on some of the topic that.
But you don't have to. I'm just demonstrating the inviting someone to share their mind. Okay. Right. So some of the common ones would be a penny for your thoughts. Right. What do you think? Another one would be, may I ask what you think?
It's like any question in those type of test room. They just ask like any questions. And
Yeah. Yeah.
no.
But you gotta, there's like a lot of these, right? And you gotta really select the best one in the moment to get the
Yeah,
most.
a lot of phrases in
Yeah.
both in every situations.
Yeah. So like, generally, I've seen that it kind of depends on group, right? With
Yeah.
older people, it's pretty much like, may I ask what you think? And then they just start talking, right? With like my age group, it's pretty much where they'll be selective, and it depends on what they say, right? For your age group and a little bit older and a little bit younger, it's gonna be like indirect mark, in order to get the best answer anyway. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And I could be wrong too. Okay, all right. Okay, T. Tawe can initiate and maintain close, simple face-to-face conversations on familiar topics. All right. I want you to talk to your brother right now. I'm going to give you 3 random topics real quick. All right. Just talk about it really quickly. Okay. All right. Number 1, farts.
Okay, so do you know that farts are caused by chemical reactions inside your stomach and large intestines?
Yes.
Because food gets converted into mush and then also methane gas, which is releases to your body.
Yes, because I that happened to me often in the past, but now I'm burping too often these days.
You guys are hilarious. I don't even need to do 2 more. Okay, fine. Okay, that was really funny.
By the
Okay.
way, that's actually true. I don't know why in past I usually farts a lot, and then farts change burps a lot these days.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I think I might gotta check on my stomach later.
I actually don't have any information on that topic. I can only give you my guess.
Yeah, I never told anything about that since it's not affecting my life or anything at all. But I gotta go check that later soon enough, or else it would get worse like the eye infection.
That's fair. Yeah, I'll still take it again. I think you have such healthy, balanced lives, and I just wonder what it is to like kind of maintain. It's like nothing's wrong with you, but it's kind of nice to go a few years without having to experience any issues, But I feel you. I have some issues too. All right. Okay. Next one here. Can negotiate a change in price in simple business transaction using basic language here. For this one, I'm just going to ask you guys, what's something that you've negotiated recently?
That is just a difficult one. What do I?
The latest communication that I have about to someone is that is about transactions. It's probably the time when I got to a movie theater with my friends to watch Book Base and what too.
Oh, I remember that. You went.
And what was negotiated?
So we actually we didn't negotiate that much. We just like, what's the price of the movie again?
Okay. You selected a price. That's okay. That's fine. I'm pretty sure you guys are actually able to do this. I will create.
It's just like gaslighting skills, skills that convince people. It's those type of skills that rather to make people like change the price since like prices are quite difficult.
It's okay. Let's do it real fast. Okay. All right. let's create the scenario. Tawe and T have created a proprietary AI algorithm that enables people to have a little cursor under their words as they're reading, right? So it's specifically designed for young learners, people who are learning how to read. And the coolest thing
Oh,
about the program that you guys created was that before the person's going to read it, the AI knows it and then boom, sticks in a little moving cursor under the dot like this,
oh,
right? So if I'm reading, I say, can describe events, real or imagined. And then it's where it goes a little bit before me so that I can read better. Okay. This is something that I dreamed up before with another thing there, another concept.
medic.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys more about that one later in the second half. But the question here is that I want to buy this algorithm for you guys from you guys. Can we start negotiating? What do you want?
All right. So about the AI, we would like to, since it's in demo right now, the value of the product hasn't been how do I say calculated
Established.
yet. What do you think about the price for our product it is, and would you like to pay it now?
That's nice. Okay, all right, that was good. By the way, that word you're looking for is established, right?
It's
Calculated was
established.
good. Yeah, established is a little bit better there. Okay.
Mm.
Well, since it's not fully developed and it hasn't been tested yet, I'm really more interested in you guys than the AI technology actually, right? Like
Interesting decision.
yeah, the AI technology is really great. It's very specific for education, but I think it's remarkable that you two made it. And I think that it's not the only thing that you guys are going to make. So I guess what I would propose is going to be, I will give you like a double or a triple salary for us to partner up into business together and let's start up an AI company.
What's
I'm
the idea
interested.
of
I'm
the
all
AI
ears.
company?
What was that, sir?
That way you can go first.
No. I heard Tawe already. T, what did you say?
What's your proposal idea of making another AI technology?
Hmm. I think of two things at least. The first one is going to be where if you guys think of the best coder, the best programmer, the best guy in the world right now, I will go get that person and put him in your team. All right, that would be one. The second thing I'll do is as far as AI engines and what they can do in the future, what would be the best one for me to work on in terms of like helping humanity?
Uh,
What about an
hos-
AI that calculate medicine for patients?
yeah,
Data, a program, an AI that can calculate and diagnose patients in their cases.
mm,
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, great. I like that one a lot because there are lots of groups in the world trying to work on it and they haven't made the right progress yet.
well, Da Vinci is working on it right now, and Michael Reeves, one of the YouTube channels, are making a funnier robot, I guess. I don't know.
There's a lot of value to a diagnosis machine, right? Like a really, really good diagnosis machine. It's been in sci-fi even before we had diagnosis machines. It's very useful, and human beings, we've been dreaming it up for a long time because like it would be so convenient to be able to go into some kind of machine, your computer, the computer, and everything just like full X-ray, full scan, everything, right? And like checks everything on every level, on every way, and then it's like pass, you're good, right? Or tells you exactly what's wrong. Um, that would be nice. Like in the case of your IT, I'll watch this in a second. In the case of your IT, it's kind of like where it would be really nice if a computer could take a picture of your full eye, right? Get the whole X-ray and everything, and then tell you like the exact probability of success of the
Well,
surgery.
that's what they do. They scan my eyes. There's the result. But
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
I think I know that guy before. He tend to make jack shit crazy robots before
Oh, really?
because he can.
Yeah.
mm, uh,
110,000 comments?
Yeah.
he made like a shit video that is taking a shit on Da Vinci's hospital robot and made another fucking crazy robot that that is for hospital again, I guess.
This guy makes robots. Is that what it is?
A stupid one. is what it is.
I mean, he's both capable in coding
And that's actually how I
robotics.
got.
This guy is really smart. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
first-
he's smart, very smart.
Did
But-
he actually design and 3D print everything?
yes.
I mean, he designed it from like stuff that he have
Yeah.
in his
Right, right,
inventory.
Yeah.
That
And-
video of the
gonna shoot the rubber.
robot. that helps you.
I think that he shot like a dildo. He shot a dildo from a gun that he coded.
How old is this guy?
I think.
I think he's in his 30s.
He's in his 30s?
No, it died.
I mean 20s.
20. Okay.
20. I think 25th. is-
Okay. I was gonna be really super surprised if he was. Okay, I gotta see this.
Da Vinci Surgical System is the most advanced streamlined surgical experience for minimally invasive
Man, he's
surgery
great.
did
available in the
surgery on
world
a brain.
today.
I could build that. Hey, how's everyone's global health crisis going?
He looks like Harry Potter.
I mean,
Right?
it looks
Yeah,
like-
actually.
He looks almost like I think he's trying to look like Harry Potter.
At
No,
the end of
he
the day,
actually-
I just
He
fucking
actually
care.
had
that
a haircut
I have
on
to-
one of the channel.
Say what?
I'll just point out the highlights of this video.
Thank you. T, say what did you say again about the Harry Potter thing?
The reason why he had a hair that looks like Harry Potter since one of the YouTube channels worked with him and they had together were playing like games, challenges, or haircuts while quarantine. So he lived like a hype house thing
Got
that filled with like other YouTubers too, and they work together, collaborate together to form another YouTube channel. That is the first video over there. That's the name of the channel.
Fascinating.
They all
Okay,
find-
highlights of the video.
851 is when he showed the robot to an actual former EMT.
What?
But don't just take our word for it. Here's what a real medical professional has to say about this innovative new technology.
We're gonna go for like a laparoscopic appendectomy. So if we just make a small incision above the
This is hilarious. Oh my god, there's a
No, one of the part he told me like, okay, I'm going to buy a scalpel for this one, and scalpel took 3 days to.
It's around like $20. So he just went to the kitchen, grabbed his knife, duct tape it, boom.
And he just goes like, you
chest
know what,
here?
scalpel is just.
we can. A little bit more difficult for some procedures, but not. You can see you still have a lot more accurate control than a lot of surgical systems. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Like I was.
It follows his hand?
Yes, he made like a camera movement.
He used a kind of like an AR
Camera.
system where there's like a camera that tracks his hand motions.
Clear.
I think that part should be in the. Let me go check it again.
Okay.
I was saying moving the patient is a lot easier with the system.
Look at this guy.
Like normally you'd have to manually move them. Would you add this to your do you think hospitals could adopt?
Seems a little dangerous.
Okay, I appreciate the feedback. You're wrong.
Last but not least,
You're wrong. All right, T, go ahead.
I think is that the. Yeah, over here. The 558.
558. Okay. Man, you guys, I gotta say, you guys you recommend the most interesting videos to me.
metal not strong. Metal more like McDonald's play place trampoline. But you gotta take chances when
Not
you're
that.
innovating on the
Wow. That's so crazy. Oh my god, dude.
I remember that at first the design was just a wood, like a wood. How do I say? Like most of the stuff was made out of wood and bed frames from his girlfriend. And I just saw a montage of like him just sitting to bed frame, and that's all. He's like, okay, thank you so much, and he just breaks the out of the bed and like, join, thank you.
Yeah. Designed to be more precise than human fingers. Michael Reeves, Reeves to connect. The fact that he didn't lose a single limb while operating with Pokey is unbelievable. In addition to being a coding genius, Michael is a comedy genius. I've watched this around 10 times and it's funnier each time. I gotta say, dude, that was freaking hilarious, dude. Right? Like the 851 one, right? Like it's, good Lord, it's some really smart stuff there. That's so crazy. I wish I had time to build these things and like and focus on it. Like it's so crazy.
Yeah, just do it then. Is what I tell you.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. And then I've been doing other stuff there, but man, it's nuts. Okay, all right. Um, just a few things in side analysis real fast. Okay, all right. The thing that he did with the demonstration and the call of the EMT utilizes 6 viral video tactics. Okay, it was analyzed by Mr. Beast and lots of people who have been doing this for a really long time. But some of the key factors there are natural, authentic reactions. Right, so he actually looped the guy in there for it to be real in that way. Right. The next one is that it's not super professional. It's that most of the stuff that people watch or that gets really popular is not like the most perfect cinema grade stuff. Okay. Another strategy there is that you got the movement, right? And when he's going boom, boom, boom like this, and it's like tracking that attention, it's so crazy how funny it is. And like, my reaction to those 2 seconds is almost the same for lots and lots and lots and lots of humans around the planet. Which is, and it doesn't really matter age, background, language, lots of factors there, which makes it pretty nuts. Fair?
Sorry.
Yeah.
By the way,
Yes, sir.
you, so if you see that thing, like the thing that go up and down, that thing, he called it as a carriage utility mechanism, which stands for come. 4-5, if you want to see that.
Yeah. What is it?
It's that thing that knife go ups and down and move around. That's all. Yeah, that
Carriage
425.
425. Okay.
But how are you going to move the medical tools up and down to engage with the patient? Well, that's where the carriage utility mechanism comes into play.
Oh my God. It's Harry Potter with a bunch of pimples.
And
Oh
addicted
my
to
God, it's
the
so
crack.
crude. Oh my God, that's so crazy. Yeah. Okay. So I said all the positive things before. So those were my first things. I will say one other thing there is that it could be a genetic condition here that he's got all of those skin problems, right? But I think it's actually highly likely that he just spends too much time inside. He doesn't eat that well. He touches his face all the time, doesn't wash his hands very well, and then drinks a lot of caffeine. Right?
And addict crack.
Huh?
Just kidding. That's one joke. It's like
What
a
did you
joke
say?
whenever. So how do I say it? How do I describe it? So they said there were like a joke around the house that like he's addicted to crack. And it's kind
Yeah.
of funny too because one of the
About his
video.
skin?
Huh?
About his skin?
No, it's just like a joke around the house that he's addicted to crack.
Oh, I got it. Yeah. It's at least caffeine, right? At least caffeine. Like this, I've seen this face on like hardcore gamers. I've seen it on people who stay inside all the time and like touch their face all the time. People who like go to the bathroom, don't wash their hands, and then touch their face again, like that kind of thing. But yeah, what is it? If he's 25 years old with that kind of acne, there's something else going on. Okay. Right. You don't see a lot of 25, 26-year-old guys with that kind of acne. But how old is he? Can we check? Can we see?
Not quite sure, but I think the offline TV YouTube channel when they
He's 24.
oh yeah, all right, right. See, Google just have everything in there.
He's 24. And then 2 years ago, he's got a bunch of acne. And then let's see what his most recent video looks like. Did he stop YouTubing?
No, it's just
Oh.
like his
Oh,
video
he's
took
only got
forever.
popular uploads there. I got it.
His video took like forever. That's the thing.
Oh, why does he only have? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so there's another thing I learned about these YouTube channels these days is that they keep this stuff really, really, really tight, right? Like there's not a lot of stuff showing on here. There's another one with 7 million subscribers. That's Joma Tech, the one that I showed you guys before, and he only
Yes.
has like 100 videos. Let's see how many this guy's got.
I mean, some YouTubers focus on the quality, some on quantity, some in between,
It depends, right?
and it factors a lot in the algorithm as well because of many reasons. And sometimes some YouTubers will only make videos if they got sponsors. That is because YouTube monetization can, how do I say, be a lot harder to control these days than the olden days of YouTube.
Correct. They don't make that much money from YouTube as much anymore. Right.
But because of things, for example, like so there's like, have you ever heard of Elsa Gate before?
Elsa Gate, no.
Oh,
Talking
that's
about this
a
topic.
major like problem in YouTube.
Oh,
those days.
oh, yeah. I know this about a little bit. Okay, all right. Explain it to me.
Okay, so once upon a time, there's like a group of you. So you know, kids channels, right? On YouTube where they will try to make content catered to kids. And since like kids are technically like bots because they do not stop watching them.
Right.
And they kept continuing like swiping on their screen and their parents just like go out drinking or something.
Right.
And since there are like a lot of channels that try to compete with other channels to get the most views and generate the most profit, they began trying to make contents that how they say eye-catching toward kids, and that's why some of the thumbnails here are kind of, how they say, very off.
Right.
They're off, to say the least.
Yeah. It was inappropriate
Yes.
for kids. Uh-huh.
And as time went on, like the problem did not like, nobody suggests that there's a problem with like the content, and like the content gets worse, and it didn't also include scat content, which is, you know, very bad.
Those are the points that I remember. And then that's the thing that changed Google and YouTube and algorithms. That's
Like they changed it forever.
yeah, made for kids, made not for kids. Yeah. I think that YouTubers are always going to try to always going to be able to make like a little bit of money from YouTube and Google and the way that it's set up. I'm not sure if they're going to start changing or moving any of that stuff out. For me,
YouTubers try to streamline to other platforms as well. For example, Twitch and Twitter, and yeah, there's not much platforms other than YouTube for streaming services.
okay. Yeah. Oh, we just finished this level here. I'll stop the recording here for now.